Yo, what's
Hello,
happening,
hello,
man?
hello. What's
What's
going on, bro?
happening, bro? We
Yo,
on the
man, I'm
next
good.
chapter of One Piece, isn't it?
Yeah, chapter
Yeah, what
1121
1121, and we get like a special spread of our girl Nami.
of Nami, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm not gonna lie,
it's a good
it's a
one.
juicy spread.
It's a good one.
That's why she's my favorite female straw hat, bro. You know, I know yours is Nico Robin, but mine's is
Hell yeah,
always
she's
gonna be
Nico
Nami,
Robin,
bro.
bro. I mean, Nico Robin.
You know what I mean? Nami
You
all
gotta,
the
you gotta
way.
love the, you gotta love the mature women, bro.
Mm. Like,
Anyway,
bro. Nami's the smartest woman, so that makes her mature as well, my bro.
nah.
Didn't think of
It's all
that.
about Nico Robin, bro. One of the characters, yeah, was linked to one of the best arcs in that One Piece. Just letting you know. Yeah. Anyway,
Man. So we're gonna get started, and
yeah.
we are going to discuss about this intense of a chapter.
Hell yeah.
Because we've been a
Hell
lot
yeah.
has been a lot has been dropped on us, like a bomb has been dropped on us, and like boom, and we got
Oh
so
yeah.
much more. You know,
It's not even law. It's just like it's older letting us know. Like, yeah, these are gonna be the final players, bro. These are gonna be
okay,
the
yeah.
final players.
hmm
You know what I
No,
mean?
absolutely, and it's crazy because it only means big things are going to happen in the future, my bro. Like very big things. Like it's not going to get bigger than what it is right now. You know,
Yeah.
these are. This is what you call something like what I say, a tournament art to the race to the One Piece, maybe.
I call it a race, to be honest, man. It's just a race now. They're on the last leg of the race. And these are the final players that are there.
Oh man, I can't believe we're in the last leg of the race, man. I don't want it to end, though, man.
Bro, it'll be like
Ah,
another 6 or 7 years until it finishes, man. You know fucking old age, man. Anyway.
bro, I hope so, bro. But yeah,
Anyway.
so
Let's
we're gonna
go.
start off, and who wants to? You want to take this off on yes, or should I?
Nah, you do it, man. You always hype up, man. So, nah, I just follow along. I just follow along. Come on, bro.
So where we left off was where we left off. Believe it or not,
Where we
Vegapunk
left.
is explaining about the history of the past.
Mm.
What happened with the Void Century. The Straw Hats are trying to escape Egged
My boy,
Island. You
my
got
boy,
Iron
my
Giant.
boy Emmett, the
He's
robot.
holding back the Celestial. Well, not the Celestial. Sorry, the Elder Stars. He's holding them back.
Yeah.
So it's all crazy right now. Everything's intense. So we're continuing off from there.
Mm.
So in a sense, now we're looking at is very well. Sorry, Saturn just won't seem to let go of the
He's a persistent motherfucker, that one, isn't it?
of the Giants and Straw Hat Luffy and Bonnie. Like he's
Persistent motherfucker,
persistent.
that one, isn't
Yeah,
it? He's persistent. He's
yeah,
a
bro.
persistent
He's
motherfucker.
just
I'm just gonna keep saying it. He is.
yeah. He won't. He just doesn't want to let go.
Ah,
In your words, you said he was obsessed. He might be. He might be
bro,
obsessed and wanting to kill these
they
guys.
humiliated him. Like, no wonder. Like, he wants to get his back. He wants to come back, innit?
Yeah, no, he wants to get his back. He sees them as scum. He sees them as incest. He sees them unworthy. So after being humiliated, he's just like, nah, I can't allow this. You lot are coming out of this
Mm,
alive. You're all gonna die. I'm
yeah,
gonna make sure you're all gonna die. But at the end of the day, he's just getting slapped up left, right, and center by Monkey D. Luffy himself.
yeah,
Obviously, he's using his poison legs to attack the giants. The giants are shielding themselves to make sure that they don't get poisoned.
yeah.
You know, Obviously, Luffy then comes up with a wind up punch, and
Mm,
then he notices Bonnie. Bonnie looks pissed. I'll be real, because I feel like
yeah,
she's just
yeah.
so
Obviously.
angry because of what this guy did to her family,
Yeah.
and then it's grabbed Luffy's attention.
Mm,
So when Saturn goes for an attack on Bonnie, Luffy just punches that out of the way. So he punches with his Nika punch, and he just brushes off one of Saturn's leg out of the way. And then obviously Bonnie just flies up into the air, and Saturn's just pissed. Like we've said again, time and time
bro,
again, he's
man, he
pissed.
makes no sense, man. Look at this guy.
He's pissed,
What
And then
feedback?
Luffy's egging her on. He's like, "Yeah, that's it, Bonnie. You got, yeah, come on, like you
Come
got
on,
this."
bro.
You know what I mean?
Exactly, exactly.
And during the time, in the meantime, while they're fighting Saturn, while the both of them are fighting Saturn, everyone else is listening around the world is still listening to Vegapunk's message,
Yeah.
his audio message, or his video message, however you call it.
Yeah.
And then this is where it strikes me a lot because I wanted to talk about this.
Mm.
You got Shirahoshi, you got Vivi, and you got Koni and Asa.
Mm.
I would believe that maybe not Koni, but the other three are virtually the most important characters in the story. Because in a sense,
Yeah.
when you got Vivi,
Mm.
but Vegapunk says next to her, the sinking of the world's continent. So we already know that Shirahoshi
Yeah.
is Poseidon, and she can control
The sea monsters.
the she can control the sea monsters. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, she
Yeah.
can control the sea monsters, right? But the massive ones, I'm talking
Yeah. The
the
massive.
very big, the big
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
they have a name for that, right?
Can't
They,
remember
they
too much, but
see,
I understand. Yeah, I understand what you say. The big ones. I think they're bigger than
yeah,
the fucking Noah's Ark.
yeah. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
no, I wouldn't say they're bigger than Noah's. Noah's Ark is is a
Yeah, but
lot
they
bigger.
were big enough to be able to like
Yeah,
lower it down.
that's what they're called. So they're called the Sea Kings. So these
Okay.
guys,
Yeah. Yeah.
these animals are just massive, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So with that power, it could pretty much like end the world. With
Mm.
her power, she could just end the well, whether it's a country or a continent, she could end it just like that. Flood the whole place, then the whole nation. They're gone.
Yeah.
That's how powerful she is, and she doesn't even realize it. Whether she realizes it or not, I don't know. But she's
Mm.
got a power that when she controls, it's gonna be devastating for the ops because they're gonna realize, yeah,
Ops as well.
we can't mess around with her, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like,
Ops. Go on. Sorry.
you know. So yeah. Then we move on to Vivi,
Mm.
and was a man-made disaster brought about by weapons. And I feel like it's not linked. Those weapons aren't linked with Vivi, but I feel like it's linked with Emu, who Emu's somehow linked with Vivi because of
Mm.
Vivi's past and
Yeah.
how Emu's always got photos of Vivi. I like
Or
to
her
think that maybe
descendant.
those photos aren't technically Vivi, but of Vivi's ancestor that makes her look like
Yeah.
Vivi, if
Yeah.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean. You
Yeah.
know, so in a sense, Vivi's got a lot to play as well. You know, because it's like her past is the reason why this is happening today. She wasn't involved in that past. Don't get me wrong. She
No.
doesn't
No. No.
know
But her
anything.
descendants were. Her
Her
descendants.
descendants, yeah,
Yeah.
her ancestors,
Mm.
yeah, ancestors. They were involved in some mishap. Whatever happened, Emu's just like, you know what? Because of what you've done, I'm just gonna destroy the world. You know, because you didn't do what I told you to do, or is a matter of you didn't agree with what I wanted to go with, and
Yeah.
now we're now in this we're now in the long game, and I'm looking to just shape the world in my vision. And by doing
Mm.
that, I
Mm.
want to eliminate certain people in the process and continue to go with my plan.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know. Then we go to talk about the weapons, which by someone's design still exist today. Now it shows a picture of Coney and Asa, and it got me thinking.
Yeah.
Because it shows a picture of Coney and Asa, does that mean that these weapons are on Sky Island and that those people on Sky Island don't even on Sky Pier, sorry, they don't even realize that the weapons are up there? You know,
A part of me
are
wants
they?
to agree with you there, but I feel like it's a common theme with this chapter, with the
Mm.
actual arc itself, because everything it's been like everyone's listening to
Because you have to understand
the
the people on
story.
Sky Pier, they're not listening to this, Yasin. They don't have the technology that people on the blue sea, in the deep blue sea down below have, because they're separate from the people below them. So they're just going
Oh
about their
yeah,
lives.
you're
You
right.
can
Yeah,
notice that that's why when Isa and Conis are walking, bro, they're just walking to live. They're living their lives. It's probably looking like they got baskets in their hand. Maybe they went to pick some berries along the way, and they've come back greeting the people because they don't know what's going on down there.
oh,
They're still,
you can see the snake in the background as well. I just realized.
yeah, you can see. Well, there he is, man, the big man. I forgot
Yeah,
his name as well.
yeah, I
But
remember the
yeah,
snake.
nah, they don't know what's going on.
Mm, mm,
But it's weird because it shows Isa, and I was just like, but then I realized Isa did play an important part in Skype here because she can see into the future, which we know as his observation haki, which they
they
know as his
call it.
mantra,
Yeah,
right?
Mm.
So in my eyes, I'm looking at like what part they're showing a panel of Connie and her. What part will these lot play moving into the final saga? It must be a big one because you got two important people in Shirahoshi and Vivi, and you got Coney and Isa. They're probably just as important as those two. So they must be
To be
playing
honest, though,
into.
yeah, I get that. To be honest, though, I feel like I, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. I feel like
Mm.
Vivi and Shiroshi have a more important role than those two. I don't know. I just
No,
feel like
no, you're absolutely right. No, I
yeah.
agree with you in a sense.
But
I
then
definitely
it's
agree with
like
you.
I know you want to link like sometimes I genuinely think yeah. Like I said, the theme of this arc was to see what everyone else was doing in around the world. Because
Mm.
throughout the arc, even while the message was getting played, like
Mm.
you were seeing what everyone was doing. Yeah, and I feel like he was just like putting Sky Pierre there as well. So I don't know. Like I know you're probably trying to look at
But
it
with
slightly.
older, with older, there has to be a foreshadowing. Like it's like some sort of like, is there a foreshadow? Sorry, there has to be a meaning behind it because he just doesn't put characters behind, like just draw them without any reason. Like these
Yeah, but
silhouette
then
characters that he
there's
draws, he don't draw them without reason. Like when we saw
yeah,
Saul back in the other like chapters, a couple, well,
yeah, and we
months
still had
back,
it. We still have an argument about it. You thinking it was
yeah,
someone else? That's Saul,
it
bro.
was him. You know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
still believe that that wasn't Saul. But we'll have
That
to
was
see. We're
Saul,
gonna have
bro.
to,
I swear it was
we're gonna
Saul.
have
It
to
was
see.
just the way he drew it.
Guys, we still have that disagreement. He believes it was Saul. I believe one of them was Saul. I believe another one
No,
else
it's
wasn't.
Saul. It's just the way he drew it. Like when
We are
you know
going
when you
to go into this.
bro, like legit, like it's the way he older drew it. It's like you get a panel of someone from afar, and then you
Hmm.
zoom in, and it's like and then it's revealed to be Saul. It's like Saul, he's still alive.
The
You know what I
only
mean?
time we can ever know is when it comes out in the anime, and then we can
Yeah, yeah,
clarify whether or not that was Saul.
yeah.
Once it comes out, we will see.
Probably like I'm like a year's time or something. I don't know. But I swear, I feel
Yo,
like Saul, bro. Anyway,
you know. But
um,
yeah, like as I said, like I feel like he drew them in because they have an important part to play.
wow,
Remember, Skypiea is linked with all this Gear 5 and the Joy Boy and all of this thing, and it's all been pieced together.
mm.
Which gets my hope because I do want my boy Eno back, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I feel like he's gonna
I mean,
come back.
he's playing with aliens, man. I don't know when he's gonna come back, bro.
Listen, bro, I believe you. I thought, hey, listen, I've said it from day one, bro. These guys are gonna come back. The guys from East Blue Saga, the enemies that Luffy fought, they're gonna come back. We already saw two of them in Don
Yeah,
Krieg and
but they
Jin.
like don't like with Don Cree and that. Yeah, it was literally one panel. I was like, I was getting you hyped me up for that. Yeah, and then I was read it. I was like, oh, it's just a
Yeah,
cameo.
but listen, Oda doesn't draw them without a reason. You know
Yeah,
what?
but that's the thing though. It's like with this arc. That's what I was saying. You get to find out what everyone was doing. Yeah, doesn't mean they're gonna play a major role in it. That's what I'm saying.
Never know. You never,
I don't know,
guys.
man.
What do you think?
No, you disappointed me. I was like, oh my
Hey,
days. It was like you was like, yo, cause like I like Don Cree and Jin. Yeah, I was like, oh, cool. They're like one of my favorite villains. Yeah, not my favorite.
Yeah.
Like they were like early villains. They're really cool. I was like, oh, he's like, oh, bro, did you never guess what's gonna happen? He's like, yeah, what's up? Yo, Don Cree and Jin's gonna be back. He's like, yeah, man. I read the thing, bro. I saw the chapter. I was like, what's he kind of lied to me? What the hell? What?
All right, guys. From your decisions, like, what do you think? Like, well, I wouldn't say decisions, but what do you think will happen? Do you feel like all these people like are being introduced, gonna play a part in the final saga, or do you feel like Oda just draws them in for without a reason? Because I do believe that when he draws someone, there's a reason why he drew them. You
Yeah,
know,
but you can say that with all the characters that we saw.
that
You
is
know what I mean?
true.
You could say like,
But
"Oh, Dan Dan's gonna come into the final." I'm like, what? We could like,
hey, she could. This is a
what?
big. This is
That's
gonna,
highly doubt
bro.
that's
This
gonna happen, bro.
Remember the words of Whitebeard, bro. There is a final war that's gonna be so big on that day. It's gonna shake the whole world, bro. It's gonna, bro. Even Oda stated that this final war is gonna make Marineford look like a mini arc, bro.
Yeah, that I
A
agree
mini,
with.
a
Yeah, but
mini
I just
fill
feel
arc.
like that's when we get to the final chapter, the final panel of that chapter.
Mm,
That's what it's like. Oh, this alliterated, did it? Yeah. Let's continue
yeah.
with the chapter. I'll talk about it.
So yeah. So Vegapunk is still talking. He's talking about the history. Seems to be upon like the machinists of history and fate seem to insist upon the obliteration of those last descendant of rare races. So
mm,
basically, I feel like what it is my guess would be Emu just wants to wipe out every rare race there is. So you've got like the Buccaneers, you've got the Lunarians, and you've got the
three
Three
eyes.
Eyes.
Yeah,
All of these, you have to understand, have been extinct. Only from what we see, Kuma's the only survivor from his race.
yeah,
King's the only survivor from his race.
yeah.
And my guess is, because we've not seen anyone else,
Mm.
Puddin's the only survivor from her race. It could be. She could be the only survivor from her race. And these three races
I
seems
feel
like
like
they're the
yeah,
most important one. Because the crazy thing
to
is,
Emu, I'm guessing these like these races are he probably considers them as impure. That's what I feel like it. That's what it is. That's how he's
yeah,
considered.
no, you're right. I agree. No, you know what? In some way, I can say I agree that because believes that in his own way,
They're impure.
they're not like how. But then, even if you say that they're impure, like they still treat regular humans, like trash. It's not like
Yeah, that's what I'm
he
saying.
singles them
Like
out. He
you
still
never know.
treats
He's like,
everyone else.
yeah, he might try to
Do you know
plan
what
out
it is?
any.
It's not. Yeah. It's like they're impure, but I feel like it's because they've got a special power. You know,
Oh yeah, Lilarians are fucking. I don't know. This
Buccaneers are
hack.
known to be they're known to be very strong. Their body's different to regular human beings, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, so and then you got the Lunarians, with their dark skin and then the wings and
Mm,
then the flames that don't go out. And
mm,
then you got Pudding with the three eyes. I mean, I do believe that if Emu of today was to see the three of them standing in front of him, he'd eliminate them on the spot. Because we already know Saturn just does not even like Kuma. He's considered Kuma as a slave. He wanted to kill Kuma.
yeah.
For some reason. Is it because they fear these guys? Because of like the beings that like their existence? Does it put fear in the world government? Does it put fear in Emu? I don't know. I can't clarify if that's the case, but it seems to be that way. It's like when you want to eliminate something and you want to eliminate someone, it means it's because you see them as a threat. So is it
Yeah.
because he sees Kuma that he wants to eliminate that? He says to Saturn, eliminate all the Buccaneers and every single one of them. They're not supposed, because he sees them all as a threat. With
Mm.
the Lunarians eliminated, do they see them
Which
all as
I
a
still don't
threat?
understand how the fuck they killed all the Lularians, how hacks they
It's
are.
probably a setup, bro. You know how it is. Like in a sense, they've probably been trapped and probably been. It's like you always say that. That's a good question because you understand that the Lunarians are strong,
Yeah,
but
bro.
they're
They
tactically they're
literally
not
use their DNA to fucking make the new
right.
the S.
But
What's it called? The small children fucking thing.
but you
I
have to
can't remember his
understand,
name.
like there's so many ways of dealing with someone that is probably possibly stronger than you. What happens if you was to say to someone on their side that that guy was going to betray you, or there was going to be a coup d'etat within the Lunarians? There was going to be like a civil war within the Lunarians because the world government wanted that to happen between them. So they must have, like, it's like a, how do I say, Chinese whisper kind of thing where they're like, oh, that
Oh, they're
guy,
like, yeah, yeah,
yeah, he's trying to wipe
yeah.
you
It's
out, and
just
then they
to
look
this
at,
day, I don't know how.
because like you said, it's, for me personally, the Lunarians are strong, so they must have gotten inside of them and infiltrated inside of them and started something within them. It's like, how Barrack works, how they infiltrated the army,
Yeah.
right? And then obviously it was like at some point, like when Kozu was just like, oh, you know what? I think Vivi's right. We need to stop fighting with each other. So he raised up the white flag, and then all of a sudden they all stopped, and they're like, this isn't what we should be doing. But then one of the soldiers from the Alabaster army
Yeah.
shot Kozu, right? But it turns out it wasn't an actual soldier. It was a Barrack work kind
Barrack
of
work.
soldier,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
was portrayed as a soldier. So they the other, and so Kozu's guys must have looked at it as like, oh, he shot Kozu, and then the war started fighting again. So in a
yeah.
sense, I feel like it's something to do, like it's something like that. So in a way, they start fighting amongst each other, making, like, if, how would I say, like, in a sense, eliminating each other quickly one way or another. I could be wrong. I could genuinely be wrong, but that's my
Yeah, it's
theory.
just look, I kind of like that. that whole idea with infiltrating them and trying to spark a civil war between the Valerians. That's actually
Mm.
good. No, like, I'll give you credit for that whole speech. That's really
You know, because
but
it's like
I
you
always
say,
get
yeah,
baffed. I always get baffed. I'm like, how the fuck did these? If he's considered the last one, and then how OP he was, yeah. I look at the other
illegals exactly,
Valerians.
yeah.
I'm like,
Mm.
how the fuck did the celestial dragons, the world government, eliminate all of you? So it makes no sense to me. But I like that idea that
Something
they
that's
infiltrated
something
it. Yeah, that's really good.
we'll have to find out.
Anyway, what's the keep
You know?
on with the chapter?
Yeah. So obviously the Giants are like, it's Sneaker, and then obviously Saturn's just using his legs to try pierce Luffy again.
Yeah, yeah.
So Luffy's like, "Hey, yo, get him!" And he's just like, bang, 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 hitting him with a Jet Gatling stamps. And then, you know what? Them eyes, I'm not gonna get tired because Saturn just looks like he's just had enough, bro. He
He's
just wants
had
to kill
enough,
him,
man. He's
and
had
then,
enough. Oh my
and then you
days.
just see Luffy,
Bro,
Luffy just laughing in the.
the whole arc, he just got humiliated every turn. Like, bro, he got up, he got humiliated. He got up, he got humiliated. Like, he's had enough, bro. He had to call his boys.
I
That's
feel
how
like
bad it
Saturn
was.
at this point, I feel like he needs to hide his face, bro, because it's no good to show it in front of your boys, bro. Your boys are doing your boys, bro. This I stand by what I say, yeah. In terms of ranking these the elder stars, I believe Saturn's the weakest, and I
Yeah,
stand by
but
it.
that's how we can do it though, because if you look at the solar system, isn't he like the furthest away from Earth, from the
Yeah,
sun? I
furthest
mean,
away from the sun. Yeah.
yeah, so that could make him the weakest.
Uh, so Luffy's laughing. Look, Luffy's laughing, but Bonnie's crying because Bonnie remembers about our
She's
past, isn't it? You
pissed.
know.
That's what she is. I don't blame her.
So we go into hang on, sorry.
That kind of like a flashback from the next chapter, from the next panel. It's like Phoebe's kind of remembering what Saturn did to her, and she's
Yeah,
like, you see all the flash because you have to remember, Bonnie didn't know about Kuma until she saw that that memory burst thing. So
yeah,
that's how
yeah.
she got. That's how she understood. So
Mm.
she's recollecting everything that's happened to her dad, Bonnie, innit?
My dad, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
how he was treated. Like, bro, this guy
yeah.
even said to him, bro, if your only options are slavery or death, bro. In this option, bro, I remember
History itself
like,
chooses that for you. So you know what I mean, and then she's remembering everything that her dad went through, man. And then you see panels of
bro,
Kizaru
yeah, it's trauma.
and
Not only for
and
Kuma, but for her as well.
yeah,
You know,
and you get
PTSD. It could
and
be PTSD as well.
you see you see like panels of Kizaru, you Sentomaru. Yeah, I think they're listening as well. Really enough, or they're not. This one of those I can't really tell.
My guess is yeah that they probably either they're listening to they can hear what's going on or they're listening to Vegapunk's message.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because
So
obviously they're further away from Kizaru and Sentomaru right by now. So
mm,
it's probably Vegapunk's message that they're listening to. But Kizaru's just deep in thought, bro. This has probably changed his character in a sense. What's happened in this situation, in this arc, what as we speak of right now, it's probably gonna change him. Because he's now
hopefully that'll
looking
be
just
like,
like,
I would actually genuinely hope for him to get changed.
what is my justice and what am I fighting for?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what I'm doing is bro, this is the look of someone questioning what they're doing. I'm telling you right now, I'll be real with you, yeah. Kizaru's the type of guy, yeah. When he goes fights in enemies, he'll obliterate them easily. This and that, da 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 da, bam bam bam, and he'll be cocky. I wouldn't. Is he cocky? Yeah, maybe he'll be cocky, confident. However you look at it, but in this sense, what's just happened? He's now looked at it and just like, what have I like? What am I doing? Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
is this right? What I'm
you
doing?
can, yeah. I can imagine him thinking that, yeah.
Because I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
tell you something right now, yeah. Of
Mm.
all of the admirals that get left behind out of the original three, which was Akainu, Aokiji, and Kizaru. Kizaru is the one that gets left behind, and then everyone speaks about Akainu and Aokiji because obviously those two battled it out, and then obviously for the leadership in it. So when one
Mm.
of them, the other one left the Marines and
Yeah,
said
yeah.
to go his path, while the other one decided to follow Akainu, even though they were raised at the same time, but now he's just like now he's gonna follow someone who was
Yeah.
someone you could possibly beat if
Mm.
you ended up fighting him,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you chose to because in a sense, our Kijin Akainu, if I'm stating it correctly, I feel like they're not followers, they're leaders. Whereas Kizaru I feel like he's a follower because he's always, like he said, he's a cog in a machine. He's always told what to do, when to do it, and he'll just do it regardless. But now he's looking at it and he's probably questioning, am I doing the right thing?
Yeah, yeah,
Sometimes he needs to. I feel like he's now realizing I need to do what's right, and I feel like this arc has probably changed him, and I hope it does because if it doesn't, like you know how people say that they hope kid changes because of the
yeah,
event
yeah.
chance. I hope
Hopefully,
this
man.
changes Kizaru as well
Sorry,
because
sorry, yeah,
Kizaru needs to start. He's strong enough to answer for himself, not to
yeah,
follow anyone else, you know. And just by looking at it, I feel like he's just had enough, bro. Because if this was this is the same. Look, I always say this, and I always bring this up. This is the same guy that said he wanted to go to Wano to fight Big
yeah.
Mom and Kaido.
Pokemon Mikado,
If
yeah, I
it's
remember that.
Big Mom and Kaido, trust me, Kizaru's going all out. I don't believe he went all out in this arc. Hands
Yeah,
down, I do not believe he went down all out. He
only because
fought,
of Vegapunk.
obviously.
Yeah,
Oh,
I remember you
obviously,
told me. I remember you told me.
yeah. Obviously, Gear 5 is stronger, but he never went all out. If it was all out, this island would have been done. Both, we're talking Gear 5 and would have probably, both Gear 5 and Kizaru would have destroyed the island then and there. But because of the events of how he knew because of the past, how he knew Bonnie, his Sentomaru, Kuma, all of these things that happened, Vegapunk, it got him conflicted, deep in
Yeah,
thought. And
yeah,
now he's there, sat down, staring at the sky, wondering, like, what the fuck just happened, bro? Like, what am I even doing?
mm.
You know what I mean? Like, am I on the good side or am I on the bad side? This is probably one question the Marines have to start asking themselves, you know?
Yeah,
Like, whose side?
after that transmission, yeah, they're gonna start questioning their bloody morality and stuff like that.
So then we just see, like a vision of a past where Saturn's just grips in her up saying, you people aren't gods,
No, no, that's not.
but
That's
gods
not.
do, but gods do exist.
No, no,
And
no.
then you
She's not
got,
saying that.
oh, she's not saying that.
She's not
No,
saying that
that's
in
what
this
I'm
part.
saying. No, she's not saying that. I'm saying Saturn's saying that.
No, 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 no. She's saying that, but she's not. I think
Oh
Saturn
no,
saying
no, she's yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah.
performed a
My bad,
chemical
yeah, yeah,
experiment on your
yeah.
mother.
My
So
bad.
she's
Sorry,
remembering that, yeah.
you
So
remember? Yeah,
basically, she's remembering it, and she's like, "Oh, you're gonna pay for what you did to me and my dad, and what you
yeah.
did for my mom. You guys keep saying gods, you people aren't gods, but gods actually do exist, and heroes do." And she's like, then you see flashbacks of her and her dad dancing, and then she starts crying. She's like, I wish I could have lived together with my family. There were so many times I wanted to die, I wanted to be alone, but I'm not going to now, yeah, because I'm going
I've
to
got
live.
to ask.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
I've
live,
got.
because they wanted me to be alive, yeah. And
Yeah,
see like a flashback of
yeah, but that's the
of
flash. That's what I wanted to ask you. Was that
yeah.
flashback real, or was that
Now I
like
don't think it's a real flashback. I
false
genuinely think that's what she
imagination?
imagines. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, that's like that's what she imagines. Like, if
would have happened if
that
they were
would
lived
have
to live
happened if
happily
they
ever.
were. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Everyone would like to imagine that. Yeah, and then you see, you see, you see, Saturn go, you insecty vermins, and then you see, Leafy side by side with her. She's like, Leafy's ready to fuck him up, and then
why not punch?
but yeah, Bonnie's right and winding that punch back. You go to the panel, and then basically you see you see Bonnie give him one punch, and you see Luffy just Gatling punching him in the back. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
But we was
Oh
looking
yeah,
like when we
man.
turn to the next page, we see that Iceberg and the guys from Water 7 are listening in because
Yeah,
obviously the
so they
events of Water
continue.
7,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
it's an important factor as well. Remember how the water just keeps rising, so they have to build a city on top of on top of the city again and again and again until they can get away from the water.
yeah,
You've got Sanji's dad,
and Caesar,
these are what's his dad's name again? Uh,
Judge. I call
Judge
him
and
Judge.
Caesar. Yeah, bro,
Yeah,
because they used to work together. Remember, yeah. So
yeah, yeah,
now I feel like, obviously, in a sense that they went to, because you see in them small one pages panels in it. Yeah, they went to
mm,
go save the I think was it either Yonji was one of them and Ichi Yonji and Niji, the blue and green one, were
yeah,
captured in it, and
yeah,
Ichiji and Reiji went to go save them in it, and
yeah.
Caesar was there to help save them as well. So now you're seeing both Caesar and Judge yelling at each other because obviously they have a history because they've worked together in the past, So
They're
it's
probably
like
disagreeing with like their sides.
exactly with
Parents,
their
you know.
science, exactly.
Uh,
Who's probably which one whose
that's
science is greater than the
Yeah,
other?
that's why I think that's why that panel's brought up as well because of what Vegapunk is saying. It's like um Vegapunk in his message is like, look, I believe in the intelligence of mankind, so that's why the panels were there. He believes in science, and then he
You got
goes
the
into
guys
saying
from the.
he
You got the guys from the when Nami went to their island, the
yeah,
old
the wizards.
wizardry.
They kind of like wizard scientists. Or something. That's the
Yeah,
way I think.
with the
So
with the
yeah,
weathers as well, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah, because they
yeah, yeah.
talk. Yeah, you know.
So Vegapunk is relaying his information. He's like, look, I believe in science. Yeah. I believe in the intelligence of mankind. Look, Roger died 25 years ago. Whitebeard died 2 years ago. But those legends, the fall of those legends, he literally, I feel bad here. He's like, were merely prologues of the new era. I was like, rah. What the hell? The way he just drops it now, they were just the prologues. Like they're not really that important. I'm like, wow, okay.
No, but you have to understand. I feel like he didn't mean it like that because remember
Yeah,
they
but
had
still,
their.
I genuinely do. I genuinely like. I understand, but like anyone could be like, hold on, Roger and Whitebeard were massive, like wicked pirates. How are you
Oh,
gonna
they
like
were.
disrespect them
Their
like that?
era was when it was rocks and them mans and they were
Yeah,
fighting. But
yeah,
I
yeah. They were
feel like
like,
the
but they were
older
the
they
pro.
got,
Yeah, yeah. The prologue on the new. I understand that, but
mm,
like you have to understand though that like I know we don't get much information from that era, but that era seems like a menace as well. Yeah, I know this new era seems like a menace, but like, come on, man. Remember that fucking incident that happened in thing.
I mean, you've always said you wanted to join Roger's crew,
I would
yeah. So
fucking join Roger's crew. And if you told me to join Roger's crew, like, yeah, fuck it, I'm joining, man. I don't care. I'll be the cabin boy. I'll clean the ship. I'll fucking do anything. But I'll be in Roger's crew in the end of, bro. You know what I mean? I look, yeah. I feel like they're the most chaotic ones there. The fuck you have, bro? You saw like Roger's so charismatic, man. I was like, fuck, man. You see, when he got introduced to the anime, my man had like a,
hold on,
he was wearing a pink
hold
shirt with fucking
hold on.
unbuttoned.
Do you know I wanted to speak to you about this, right?
Yeah, bro.
You
You see,
say that, you
yeah.
say that, but they're not chaotic enough as like the Straw Hats, and I'll
I
tell
don't
you why.
care. In their chaotic in that era, I'll join. I like.
They are
Sorry,
they're chaotic in their era, but
it's like you asked me what pirate crew I'd join. I'd like, yeah, I'll join them because I genuinely think they're chaotic. You can, if you want to
no,
agree, Luffy and them like are chaotic. Yeah, I can agree with you there. But like,
no. Look, I agree. I'm saying they're chaotic in their era, but in a sense, were they chaotic enough to bring out the Elder Stars to come out to do their thing? Because right now, we've never seen in the past, from what we've known, Roger was able to go out to sea. Yeah, he was able to fight Roxy, Zebek, Garp, and all of them, but not one time I feel for have we seen them come across the Elder Stars. It's only now that an event like this has made the Elder Stars come out and fight the Straw Hats, and now probably put a red alert on the Straw Hats because they're like, we need these guys dead.
mm,
Because when you look at the island of what happened in God Valley when everyone was fighting each other and there was a all free for all fight, bro, Saturn was there. He didn't even care what was going on in the background. He was just focused on bro. You had the
to
big
be honest,
mans like Roger,
to be
bro.
honest though,
You know, no, hold on. Yes, yes,
You had
yes,
the God
yes.
Valley lights there, so we don't even know how powerful the God Valley lights are.
That's true. But bro, like that's like saying, okay, for example, yo, because okay, let me put it in this way, bro. You know how he's going after both Bunny and Luffy over here, yeah. In a sense,
Mm.
like back in the day, he used to only just go after Kuma when he was a kid. Bro, why not go after Roger as well? Because Roger was causing some mess. I've always said, yeah, the more dangerous you are, the more relevant you are to these guys, to the celestial stars,
Mm.
the elder planets, however you call them, the more dangerous you are as a person. You know me, yeah. I'm the type of guy that I've noticed that when the elder
Yeah.
stars,
Mm.
right, they've moved out, it's because of how deadly dangerous you are. Not like in a sense of how like you killing people, but what you can do that can shape the world in
Right,
the
and
way
then you
that
have to
you
understand
want.
Luffy has the Nika fruit as well, so that's the
Right,
main. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, yeah.
That's another
So
thing,
yeah.
which they probably didn't even know until recently, man. I'll give
Yeah,
them
yeah,
that,
yeah.
man. You
So
know.
I can understand them going be like, oh yeah, them acting like. Oh, I only think they do that because like since they revealed, oh shit, yeah, he's got the.
You know what's crazy though?
Yeah,
Roger found out the whole truth, and they still didn't even do anything. With that kind of knowledge, I'll be
because
real.
he's still on the run.
No, I get it. He was still on the run, but you would think, yeah, that if they were conjured up in one place, they would turn up with that place. They only ever sent Garp there, my bro. If look, Garp, if you knew, that they went on an island, yeah, with the knowledge that they knew, and then you was just like, oh, you know what? Let them do their own thing, and you just let them do their own thing. But you was just so focused because they're on the same island, all of them, yeah. And
Mm.
they had the knowledge of what they knew about the whole world, and then you sent God up after them, like, and they
Because
was and
Garp
it
kind of
was
volunteered because he found out they were there, so
yeah,
he
exactly,
joined
yeah,
the
because
he
he's
joined
always
the
fine, yeah, you
yeah.
know. Yeah. I'll give you a recent one. You know when he got met Whitebeard, when it was
Mm.
the Whitebeard Pirates versus the Roger Pirates. I think
Yeah.
at that time Roger learned everything. Why didn't
No, he didn't learn everything.
because he said he was so close to dying, isn't it? Oh
Yeah, but
wait, no, he
he
didn't.
didn't.
No, he
You have
didn't.
to
Yeah, he
remember
didn't. Yeah,
once,
yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't. I was
what
wrong.
do you call it? Once they I forgot the samurai's name.
Odin.
Odin. Roger's like, "Oh, yo, let me
One,
borrow
yeah,
Odin. Let
yeah,
Odin join
yeah,
my
yeah.
crew."
I was wrong. Forgive
He's
him.
like, yeah, yeah. He's like, let Odin's like, let me. You went to Roger, he's like, why? But let me let Odin join my crew because I'm this close to finding out the truth. And with Odin, I believe he'll be able to understand it.
Yeah, I forgot.
And
Yeah,
why?
no,
Because I know he's mine. He's my son. I don't care. Like, please, I beg of you, let me just borrow him, please.
that's what. Yeah,
I don't know. And then like, why is fuck it, take him then, innit? And Odin was more excited than they. Like, yeah, cool. And that's when that he didn't find out, but he was close to finding out. But he wasn't that close until you found Odin, because Odin knew how to read the poneglyphs and that. He took, but he
I'm
was
saying.
dying. He was dying though. Yeah, I understand.
I'm saying in a sense like I do feel Luffy like yeah Roger was
No,
chaotic but I do
no,
feel
but
like
you like I don't like even if you told me, oh, if you want to join, who do you want to join, Luffy's crew or Roger's crew?
yeah
I'll
no yeah
still
you
say
still
Roger's
do
crew.
it yeah
I
no I
understand, yeah.
I'm not saying
I,
I'm not talking about like you not joining I'm just saying in a sense like how
they
how
off
much
in
of a
their own
threat
way.
how much
Yeah,
of a threat that the Elder Stars see these pirates because they Roger's been going out to sea and he's been silver and not once did they leave their place and they were just like yeah let him do his
how do you know
business
that?
and I'll be
But
real it's what we're seeing you know because
yeah, but
they were
right now,
all on the same island.
there might be a time where they reveal something where they actually went to Roger for him. So we don't know that yet.
Well, it's on from what we know.
Well, for what
That's
we know,
right.
yeah,
From
yeah,
what
yeah.
we know, they've not even met one another and they've not even fought another, right?
I,
And in a sense, it's
mm,
like okay, they were on the same island, but Saturn's focus was mainly on Kid Kuma, who was just a kid. He had nothing to, bro. He was just a regular kid with, yeah, he was with the rare blood inside of him, rare race, but he was still a kid. You had a
mm,
guy that was probably, go well on the verge, well, was so strong that he could probably wipe out islands, right? Another dude who had a crew of monsters,
yeah.
Garp and his gang, and then you had the God Knights, and then you're still concerned about a kid who's how do I say the word like who's not
Like,
only innocent but I wouldn't say because I wouldn't say delicate because of his body size, but I would
no,
say that he's
yeah.
done nothing wrong. Like
Mm.
he's just yeah, well yeah he's just innocent, you know.
Look,
I
I
can't remember
understand that, but it's like,
and your
I,
focus is on him
yeah, I
and not
understand. Look,
and
I
not
understand that, but you like you're saying if you join, yeah, I'll join Roger's crew. They're okay. Like, I'm not disagreeing that, yeah, they're not a threat. You know what I mean? Like you're on that island.
I'm not
Yeah.
disagreeing as well. You know, I'm just saying in a sense like for me personally to take the elder stars' attention, elder planets' attention is something major because we haven't seen them get out of Merijoa once until Egged Island.
Mm.
They've sat in their cozy chairs just
But
talking about the events of what's been happening until Egged Island, until Saturn was just like, yeah, I need to go eliminate Vegapunk. Luffy was there, and then things went south, and then all of a sudden he's just like, then I need to eliminate this guy. Couldn't do that. Rang up his boys, all of them turned up. Okay, now they're about to release an audio that's going to tell us about the whole world. We need to eliminate every single one of them. We need to get rid of that audio. And they're trying to do that, and they're failing. Maybe the audio will probably stop at a certain place, but at the moment, everyone's listening in because this is the event that shaped and changed the world as we saw when we first got introduced in Egged Island, when they said something major was going to happen.
yeah, yeah.
Now, once they leave Egged Island, there's going to be a massive target on their backs
Oh
because
yeah,
they're not
definitely.
going to,
No, that,
because
yeah, that.
then it's not that it's going to get forgotten. This
No.
shit is not going to be done. Bro, these guys, put it this way, and I was thinking about it, This crew, when they say Dragon's the most wanted man, the Straw Hats are gonna be the most wanted crew. 100%. After what's happened, the Straw Hats are going to be the most wanted crew ever alongside Dragon
The
because
bounty's
these
probably gonna
guys,
go up as well, to be honest.
bro, exactly. You know, because once everyone sees that their bounty goes up and how they're the most wanted crew, everyone's opinions are going to change about the Straw Hats. They're going to be like, oh shit, these guys are serious, bro. These guys
But
are no
then
joke.
again, you can probably they're probably gonna because they control the media as well, innit? So they could probably
Mm.
twist the thing around. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen. With what Morgans is listening from Vegapunk, he can twist those words, bro.
Mm.
He's escaping the government. You know,
Yeah,
after putting out a story that they didn't want him to put out, and then
yeah,
someone tried to eliminate him, and then he boxed them up, and then he was just like, bro, I'll put my story out however I want, bro. And we
yeah,
gotta change location because they're after us.
yeah.
You know.
It's fucking fine.
But
Anyway,
as we continue,
as we
he's getting
continue,
like
yeah,
he's getting obliterated. Saturn's
yeah,
getting obliterated. So he's got so many holes in
yeah,
his body. He's getting ripped apart to shreds, and all the giants are celebrating. They're like, "Yeah, we did it, bro!" And then Barney's crying, and then Luffy's laughing, and then Kuma's just been in this face, the derpy face, for a long time now, just staring at the sky. You know, and then all of a sudden you just see the Dory and Broggy look up at the sky. They see the
Hey,
sun's
wait
coming
a
down.
minute! Isn't that your
Yep.
ship? It's the
Right,
Sunny.
and then you
You
see
see,
like
you go,
Usopp and
we're falling, we're dying,
and
help,
then
we're falling,
Chopper like screaming
dying,
that they're
help,
falling. Zoro's just
help.
like, oh, hold on. And then you got Vegapunk just still talking about the truth and how he's talking about Roger's treasure. And then you just see Rayleigh's just sleeping, and then his wife is just Shaki. She's
Gonna
just
catch a
giving him
cold,
like
man.
a blanket, yeah, because he's gonna catch a cold, isn't it? But because of what Vegapunk has said, it's
Yeah.
riled up all the pirates around the world. So you
It's
just
like,
see
I
Zoro
like
there
what
like,
you're
yo,
saying, bro.
I
It's like,
like
I
what this
like what
guy's
you're
saying.
saying.
It's only going to get worse now because in my eyes, like from what you've just stated, like when Roger said he started it,
Yeah, yeah.
Whitebeard confirmed it, and now Vegapunk has now increased it to a level beyond.
He's
So
like, he's
all of a
egging them
sudden,
on. I was like, he's
yeah,
egging them. Yeah, no, come on, bro.
nah,
Like,
yeah,
like, why you not doing anything? Like, legit. Like, if you were to play like that, like, yeah, you know what I mean?
mm,
Like, yeah, but why he's like, it's like, 2 years after White confirmed, it's like, Baker Punk's basically saying, bro, you literally just said that One Piece exists. Why are you not doing anything? Do it. Yeah,
and even he says that the person who winds up with it may not be the one that Joy Boy desired. So basically
yeah,
saying that
that's a thing. I don't, oh shit, what does he mean by that? You know what I mean?
whoever is not what, like my sense is like if it's the wrong person that turns up to get the One Piece, yeah, this is the one that Joy Boy never desired. So
Mm.
it's like that's not like the main story. That's not how it's supposed to happen.
Yeah,
So it's got to be the right person.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, I I remember speaking to Brandon, yeah, our boy Brandon, guys, right? Brandmino, however you call that's his, I believe his YouTube channel, or however you go about it. He said he would love for it, and I'm not gonna disagree that Luffy finds the One Piece, right? That he finds the One Piece, but the world claims it that Buggy found
yeah,
the One
yeah.
Piece,
I remember you saying that. Yeah, Buggy found it. I would,
right?
to be honest, I would laugh my head off if that was happened, bro.
So the
That's so
real
that
guys,
sounds like such a Buggy thing to do.
right? So Buggy becomes the famous guy, but Luffy's the real one who knew, like who got it and knows about the past. But
Yeah.
it turns out that but obviously the world government might look at it and think like, oh yeah, Buggy
Oh,
got
you know what?
Luffy
I
and
was
that.
thinking about this theory that was gonna happen. Yeah, it's such a
Yeah,
dumb theory, but
go on,
humor me. Yeah, humor me. And you can disagree with me. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
go on.
Imagine it's so. Actually, continue reading the chapter, and I'll tell you. Well,
So we got the pirates on the Fullhead Island. They're
yeah,
celebrating. Shanks's ship is moving, however, wherever they're going. You
yeah.
got Buggy's pirates. They're celebrating, which is weird because they're all like celebrating, and then they're talking about we weren't wrong after all, Chairman Buggy. You always find a way to outdo our wildest imagination. We had no idea the story
The
was this
fucking
vast.
they're raw. Like they just believe everything Buggy says to them. I can't.
But look
He's a
out, look out.
showman. He's a showman and a half, bro.
Yeah,
Like you know
but
what I mean?
look at the facial expressions of Crocodile and Mihawk, bro. They
Yeah,
don't seem too pleased, bro. It's like, yo, what just happened, bro? Like, but here's the confusing part.
yeah.
In the Marine, you just hear it can you just
But
read it
cannot
cannot happen.
happen.
We
He
must
must
find
find
it
it
first.
first. I'm like, what?
What is that? Is that Akainu talking? Because if
Nah,
it
it must
is,
be. Yeah, it might be him. It might be someone else in the navy. But I feel
bro,
like it is Akianu. That
because if it's him, oh my,
bro, he could literally do it if he wanted to. Like
because older just said if this guy was a
pirate,
pirate or whatever
find
it
the
was,
One
yeah,
Piece in
what he
3
would
years.
just need 1 year to find the One Piece, and he's found it. 1 year.
Because
Do you know how
this is
crazy that
definitely
is?
you made Vegapunk is basically hyping up everyone up to find the One Piece now at this point.
Saying, bro,
It's true, bros.
well, 1 year for him to find it, and Shanks is probably stronger than Akainu, but it's
Mm,
taking him longer. But Oda stated that if it was Akainu, it would have taken him 1 year to find a one. Because from the moment that we go to the last panel, the fate of the world now rests in the hands of the ones who find it.
bam.
A big spread page shows of the big hitters,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. The
You
main
got
four,
Shanks.
the four emperors. You got Shanks,
Mm-hmm.
Luffy, Blackbeard, Buggy. Yeah, and then you
Right.
got the next. Then you got the other four. Yeah, you got the other eight. You got Kizaru. You got Dragon. You got a mysterious
No, no,
swordsman,
you got no.
Emu.
You got. You said Kizaru. You got.
Oh, Akianu. Sorry,
Yeah.
Akianu.
Yeah.
Dragon, a mysterious swordsman, Emu.
Mhm.
You got
Obi, which I'm
Kobe.
surprised.
Yeah, I think Kobe's gonna be big. Yeah, Kobe. Then
Aokiji.
Aokiji. Then
Garland.
Garland, and you got Sabo.
Mm.
Out of the eight. But the main
So
four are gonna
these.
be those lot. Yeah.
So my question is, these are
And
the main guys,
that's the end of the chapter by the way. Yeah. But
right?
anyway.
These are the main guys,
Yeah.
right? So we can confirm that it was Akainu that said that. So I'm mind blown, bro. What does Akainu want with the One Piece, bro? And if
He just doesn't
because I've
want
got
anyone
so
to
many
find
questions,
it. You know what I
bro. But
mean?
I've got so many questions. Once he finds the One Piece, what does he do with it? Does he give it to the people above him, like the Elder Stars, because they're
Oh,
above
that would be
him,
such a
or
fucking dick move to do, man. Imagine
or
if he got,
even
you know,
or
this is what's gonna happen. He's gonna find out about the One Piece, and he's like, "Shit, I can't give this up to the higher ups. They're the one that's fucking caused this shit." You know what I mean? So imagine
then
that's what.
a
Yeah,
revolt, like it turns into a war between the world government and the Marines, isn't it?
yeah. Imagine that. Yeah, yeah,
Or they paint Akainu as the villain, as the bad guy, so
yeah,
everyone
yeah,
turn
yeah,
their backs on Akainu because he's betrayed them. But in a sense, it's like Akainu's probably found out the truth
mm,
that dragons probably somewhat, I guess, maybe know, because he's in on this as well, bro. Because, bro,
yeah.
do you
And
see
then
what I'm saying?
there's a mysterious swordsman as well.
Oh, hold on. Before we get to the mysterious source, man, I want to talk
Yeah.
about Aokiji. Aokiji, you remember what you just said to me earlier on, just a couple like minutes before we started this podcast, when I was talking about Buggy being there, but Mihawk not being in there
Yeah,
because of a meme that I saw,
yeah,
and then you said that Mihawk is under Buggy because they're
yeah,
the big hitter captains.
yeah,
Make it make sense because I'm seeing Blackbeard and Aokiji, but they're both supposed to be on the same side.
yeah. That's the other thing as well. Um, he, another part of me feels like Aokiji might be doing his own thing as well. You know what I mean?
Right, because then it's not just them. That could be the case, but it's not just them. You got Dragon and Sabo, and they're supposed to be on the same side as well.
It's either that or it could be like, these are like one of the main kinds of things.
Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah. It's a bit,
in a
you
sense,
know, it's a bit weird.
and then
Bit
you
weird.
got Akainu, and you've got Kobe, and then you've got Emu, and then you've got Garling. These two, Akainu and Kobe, same side. Emu and Garling, most likely same side. So what's going on? Is it like a race to find
The mysterious swordsman as well. Yeah, don't forget
the
about him.
mysterious swordsman? Is someone I don't even know, man. I can't even guess who it is. I
I
just
heard theories. Yeah, that could be Shank's brother. But I'm like, it's way too thinking about that, bro. Just the way he's pulling out his sword. I'm like, anyone can pull out this sword like that. To be honest,
if he is probably the strongest.
Shank's his brother.
If he's Shanks' brother and he's like the strongest God Knight, oh my days, I don't even know where to go with
Yeah,
this,
because
bro.
to be honest, we don't know who the leader of the Gotham Knights are. Yeah, because
Mm,
we knew Garland was previously from the past, but we don't know who the new headers are. So yeah, that's that could be that could be that mysterious
mm,
swordsman. Innit? But
mm,
yeah, these are the main key players of who's
mm,
gonna try and get to the One Piece. You know, the last because basically this is all that indicating. Look, these are going to be the main players in the last leg of the race for the to claim the One Piece. That's it. And I
Yeah, man.
really,
And
and I, to be honest, I really like this panel, man. You know what? It's such
I
a
do too, because it shows everyone's got a motive,
yeah.
like a
I don't know
game
about
plan.
Buggy. I feel like Buggy's just crying. Look at him. He's like, I don't want to get involved anymore. Look at him. He's laughing.
He's
He's
masking,
crying.
he's masking that tears with a smile. He's just
Yeah,
like,
no, man. I love it. I love it. I love it so much.
bro. But Kobe, I reckon it's because like he's the future of the Marines. That's why he's gonna play an important part.
I think he's not the leader of Sword, is he?
Nah, he's not.
But I feel like who's the leader then? Go
He's not the leader. Remember, like, because he was answering to what's his name, X Drake, and X Drake ain't the
So
leader of
do you
Sword.
think he's gonna become the new leader?
I don't even maybe, but he's still too young. We're gonna find out who the new
Bro,
leader. You know
yeah,
what? My mind, yeah, and this is gonna be way out the window, yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
still believe that, yeah, and I could be wrong because this
Mm,
is this is just my opinion, right? And guys, if I'm wrong, I apologize because it's just an opinion.
yeah, go on.
I believe that Aokiji is still the leader of Sword, but he's masked out that he's not, that he has no idea what Sword is. I still think this is a a long game. I genuinely believe that Aokiji knows what Sword is. He's just portrayed that he don't know what Sword is.
Yeah.
Because,
No, that could be. That
like
could
I
be
said,
definitely. But you know what?
when I said,
The thing is,
when I
though,
said,
because we're so used to him being like the good guy and the good thing, it's just it feels like it feels so weird for him to have a 180 as a character. For him to be like, oh
yeah,
yeah, I don't know, I want to be black, I want to be with Blackbeard now. Fuck you guys, blah blah blah. Yeah, I understand.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you
you
know,
know,
the thing is, characters tend to do that. They tend to
they do, and
tend
I
to
don't
change their
disagree because
motives.
they actually do. But for me, it's like when I talked about Kizaru following and then these two not following because they want to
Mm,
be their
mm,
own leaders. This is what I was
yeah,
talking about.
yeah,
He's the leader of Al Qaeda is the leader of the Marines.
yeah. Ayokiji's.
What if my guess would be, what if Aokiji is the leader of Sword, but he's
Yeah,
just,
that's what she said. He's the leader, so I knew.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
because you've got Dragon, who's the leader of the Revolutionary Army,
Mm,
you know, because you won't show Aokiji for no reason, you know. They're all fighting for a goal. They're all fighting to find out what the One Piece is, the truth. They want to know what's going on,
yeah,
you know.
yeah, yeah.
Only Roger was the only guy to find it. Whitebeard could have found it, but he decided not to do that and just
Mm,
decided to play a happy family with his crew and
mm,
just wait for someone who could reach there.
yeah,
Unfortunately, he died in the process, you know. But understand this, right? Every one of these characters that we see here, like some of them are on the same side, but it's a race to the top to find the One Piece, which means whoever gets it can basically tell their version of the story. Like
yeah,
with
true.
Akainu,
Yeah, yeah,
he will, if he finds it, he's not gonna give it to Emu and them lot because it's him who found it, so he's gonna know the truth. But
mm,
once he knows the truth, understand that Emu and them lot are gonna paint him as the target villain, like the villain that they want to erase because he's betrayed them.
mm.
With Emu, right? When he finds it, history's gonna be null and void. They're gonna hide it. No one's gonna
It's
know
gonna be
that.
null and void.
You know,
Yeah,
everyone's gonna go. Everyone's gonna just, what's going on?" And they're just gonna, all right, story's over. Everything's done. No one needs to know anything. We've all right, just throw it in the back. All right, just and delete it.
but
That
everything's
kind.
sinking though. Like, what's gonna
What's
happen?
happening?
I don't
Like,
give a fuck,
don't worry,
bro.
it's
I
all
don't
good.
give a fuck.
You know.
But we're sinking
But
though.
I
I don't
promise
care.
you this: we don't know about the swordsman, so I can't say much about him. But
Yeah,
if Dragon or any one of Luffy or Blackbeard were to find it,
yeah,
oh man, all hell is going loose, bro. The whole world is gonna go in. Well, with Blackbeard, the whole world's probably gonna go in chaos. With Luffy, it's gonna go in chaos, but in like a funny way, where he's trying to be like, I'm gonna try to protect as many people as I possibly can,
yeah,
while shitting on these guys as much as I can. Whereas
yeah,
Blackbeard's just like, yeah, I'll shit on every single one of you guys. I don't care who you are, man. Whereas Dragon's just like, I'm trying to protect all you guys. I don't want to, because my theory is, I don't want to cause too much chaos, blah, this and that. Limit amount of collateral damage. But then you've got the other two meatheads over there, his son and Blackbeard, who's trying to like probably as I said, Blackbeard just doesn't care. Luffy's probably gonna care, but he's gonna try
Yeah, you said that.
save as
We won't
much.
have it.
But at the same time, there's gonna be collateral damage wherever Luffy goes. Shanks is that type of guy who probably protect as well. Buggy, I don't even know what's gonna happen with him, bro. I genuinely don't even know. It's all like, because like I said, these guys, they're the hard hitters. Oda's just showed us
Yeah,
the
that's what I
last
said. The last
saga.
play, like
Yeah, the last
he's
player.
literally showing the last players of the race, and
Mm,
it's gonna, he's going to be in the last leg basically of the race.
mm.
You know what I mean? And it's such a, like I said, it's such a wicked paddle, man. I love
It
love
is,
that
bro.
paddle. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And it's
simple,
crazy because
but it's very effective. It's very
yeah.
effective.
You know what the mad thing is?
What?
Big Mom and Kaido aren't even there.
I know
Which
that's deep.
is so crazy. And those two are supposed to be considered stronger than certain guys over here as
They're
well.
old news now, man. I guarantee, like you said, I feel like you mentioned before, like I guarantee they'll come back. Yeah, because
They will, bro. Then they'll probably the first
yeah,
thing they'll say is this. Mugiwara!
yeah.
They'll
But
go from
they're not. They're old news now, man. It's the 4 Yonkos and the 8
but,
others.
but hear me out. They're not even as old as Whitebeard was, you know what I mean? Big Mom still has it
I
like
know, but no, I'm not saying
and
old age.
Kaido.
They're old news. They're not important anymore, bros.
Oh
You know
that
what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah, not
you
old
know what I
age,
mean?
old news, old news. Yeah, yeah.
Because I tell you what, right now, bro, Kaido's only like what the same age as Akainu,
I know, but still, he's not
and
important.
you're telling me he won't
Clearly to
come back
older,
and
he's not important. He would have been there then, innit?
that's true. But you're saying he won't come back and have enough and just manhandle what
No, no,
these
no, no,
lads,
no, no. He'll probably come back. I'm not going that, but he's not an important player.
bro. If you know what's funny, if he comes back and just says, "Hey, listen, but what do you lot took my spot? Get the fuck out!" Of here.
No, you know what would be joke. He comes back and he looks at Luffy and he's like, "Yo, you're Joy Boy, aren't you?" And he's like, "I don't know who that is, but okay, yeah." He's like, "Alright, cool, bet you're gonna be the new Pirate King," and he's gonna fucking back up Luffy, bro. It'd be
Alright,
so fucking
bro, if
joke.
that happens, bro,
That'll be
if
so
that,
fucking joke. Like,
bro,
yo, this is actually Joy.
if that happens, but then Big Mom's gonna be like, "I want to kill Luffy because of all the shit he done," but
And then
then Kaido's
Kaido's
gonna
gonna
be
look
like,
at Big Mom like, nah, you ain't fucking up with, you're not fucking with Joy
this
Boy.
guy's Joy Boy. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to fight if you come
Yeah,
here. And
yeah,
she's just like,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
she's just like to Kaido, "You brat! After I brought you into the squad, and this is how you betray me." And he's just like,
I
"This
don't
is
give a fuck.
I don't, yeah, if we have to fight, we're gonna have to fight." And then you just see Kaido
He's
and
gonna
Big Mom
cut
just
the
stand
lines
there.
now. We're gonna
And
cut this lines.
Luffy's just looking like, huh? Do you know what I mean? With his dirt face, and he's just like, "Yo,
Ah, okay then.
there's
Fine, you can
so
join me, I
much."
guess. Yeah, yeah.
There's so much that Oda can go into with this story,
Yeah.
bro. But
Oh, this is the like human me. This is the most dumbest theory I have come up with. But I want to tell you, yeah.
Mm,
Imagine, yeah, they get to the island where the One Piece is, yeah, whatever. And
mm.
there's only Shanks, Blackbeard, Buggy, and Luffy, yeah, as a free for all.
Oh
But then,
way.
yeah, listen,
And then you got more. Oh, bro, imagine, no, before you continue,
yeah.
when you talk about the free fall, imagine all of them come with a crew with a free fall.
No, 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 no. I'm saying it's just them four, not
Alright, go
everyone
on.
else.
Go on.
Them four,
Yeah,
yeah.
go on. Yeah.
And then what you call it? Shanks goes to Buggy and goes, "Yo, do you want to team up? Do you want to team up against Luffy and Blackbeard?" And knowing Buggy, he'd be like, "You know what? Bet I'm gonna back you up because I don't want to fight you, Shanks." Yeah. And then Luffy and Blackbeard are like, "What? You gonna be like that to us?" Yeah. Ah, then cool. Then Blackbeard's gonna try and convince Luffy to like um do tag team on like Shanks and Buggy, and then Luffy's gonna be like, "Nah, man, fuck you in it." And then Shanks and Buggy is gonna start attacking them, and it's fuck it, fine, just for a little while, and then after we defeat them two, then we're gonna fight. It'd be funny. You barely know Buggy's gonna fucking lose, but it's just
But you say that, but he'll be the
no. I'm
luckiest guy,
saying
though.
it's a very dumb thing. Yeah, it's a very dumb
Yeah.
theory. But I
No,
can
but
just
I'm saying,
imagine them.
oh,
Yeah,
you're saying in the sense that Buggy might lose. I'm saying in the sense that, yeah, on what we see, but maybe he'll be caught in these situations where somehow he accidentally gets put into a better position than everyone else. So it's
yeah.
like everyone's fighting each other, and then Buggy's just like, I don't want to fight, but all of a sudden he gets blown away and then finds himself next to the One Piece, and he's just like, how did I even end up here in the first place? I don't even want to be here. And everyone's just like, where's the One Piece? And then Buggy's just right next to the One Piece. He's just like, I don't want to do this no more. And then everyone's just like, yo, we
Like,
found the
but
One Piece.
please, Shanks, help me. Ah, then cool. You wanna join me? Yeah, please. I don't want to fight Luffy and Blackbeard. That's what I say. It's like I genuinely think it's gonna be down to them four. Like they're gonna be next to the area of One Piece. And they're gonna
I
fight,
believe, I believe.
And then Emu's gonna come at the end of who's gonna be the winner, and then they're gonna fight. You know what I mean?
Oh, who knows, man? But I agree. You know what? That could be an over theory. But my theory is like, you know how there was only four like factions in the God Valley.
Mm.
Well, now there's 12 factions over here. I believe all 12 factions. I could be wrong, but each one of them are just going to be all
No,
of
no,
them are
I
their
agree with
own.
the whole 12 faction thing. Or if we were to break it down less, it would be
Mm,
probably like 7, 8,
yeah,
maybe.
yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, because you got Kobe
But
and
and
Akianu,
that kind
and you got the
but my
swordsman,
yeah.
Garland, and
And then
Thingasuan.
you got somebody who could possibly be with Aokiji, which will surprise everyone at the end. But
Yeah,
again,
7.
that's a
So
theory.
seven of them.
Yeah,
7 of them. Yeah, yeah,
that could.
yeah.
But my thing is, yeah, now that we're leaving and we've seen the final faces, this confirms that this is probably the end of Egged Island. Does that mean now Lilith is gonna be on their way because she's survived? Because
I
obviously,
don't think it's the end of it so far. It's just a confirmation that it's gonna be.
yeah.
Yeah, it's these are the main players. I think give it another maybe 4 chapters. Then we're
Okay.
gonna leave Egghead.
So does that mean like Lilith is now gonna like be on the crew to because she's lost everyone, everyone's gone, you
It might,
know?
yeah, that might be true. Lilith might be joining. No, I don't say joining the crew for now, because this
Well,
is what's gonna happen. Lilith is probably gonna set up base in Elbaf.
oh, but
You know what I mean?
most likely, yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
she's gonna set up base in Elbaf.
And she got the Giants to protect her as well, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
maybe because maybe that could be Bonnie as well. Because remember, both of them two are going to be targeted like mad.
Yeah, yeah.
Vegapunk. Because once they
Bonnie,
find out that Lilith is
I'd
gonna
like
once
trust.
Lilith finds out that
I'd love Bonnie for them to join the duet, but I
mm,
feel like Human's gonna survive, and then Bonnie's gonna be like, I want to spend my time with my dad now, and then
yeah,
Kuma, Lilith, and Bonnie are gonna spend their time in Elbaf, but like setting up base, and then we're gonna have the stories of what's gonna happen there, and then after Elbaf, they're gonna stay.
yeah.
That's
Because when
that's
you
what.
think about it,
Yeah, yeah.
like those guys, yeah, they could
Mm.
be protected with from the
Yeah,
Giants
yeah,
will
they
protect
definitely
them.
look up because no one's gonna fuck with it. No one's gonna
Yeah,
fuck with
because
it.
their target, bro, Lilith and Bonnie are gonna be mad targets. Because when
Yeah, yeah.
York finds out that Lilith is alive, she's gonna be like, she's
Oh
alive,
shit.
and then they're
Yeah.
gonna be like, the fuck, and
I
they're
thought
gonna
you
be
said he
like,
died. Yeah, yeah. I thought you
we,
said he died though. But
yeah,
nah, he's still
you
alive.
know, and they're gonna want to go after her because she knows everything now with
Mm.
everything based on Vegapunk
Yeah.
and Bonnie. Due to the fact they just want to eliminate her, bro, because obviously with her dad in it and everything, in it. So, but obviously the Giants will protect them if they stay on Elbath. If they
Mm.
choose to go with Straw Hat, yeah, they're
Yeah.
safe as no one's touching them, bro. No one is touching them, bro. You got someone who's going to be potential future Pirate King, and you got the second man who's going to be potential strongest swordsman. Because realize we haven't seen Mihawk once in proper action, but we're stating that he's the strongest swordsman out there.
Mm.
You know,
But
I
you know
do
what?
believe Mihawk.
Yeah, go on.
I believe Mihawk is going to play a big faction as well, a big.
Yeah, but like I think he's gonna be like he's in a faction. He's gonna be one of the like
Yeah.
things.
No,
Yeah.
but I feel like when I say Mihawk's going to play a part of this, I believe when he fights, he's going to show his true strength, but that's when he's going to take his first L.
With either with the God Knights or with Zoro.
No, not with Zoro, but with who we're seeing in the silhouette
Yeah, the
over
God
here.
Knights. I just said that. The God Knights.
Yeah, I thought Scarlet was the God Knight though.
Yeah, the new one. The mysterious
Oh,
swordsman.
maybe that's
Yeah,
the
that's what I
mysterious sword. Yeah. Okay.
said.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Nah,
No, because
yeah,
Mihawk, bro, it's too late to show your strength and then win. Because we're at the end game, so I feel like he'll show his proper strength, but then take the L.
yeah, yeah.
You
And
know what
then
I
maybe
mean?
Zoro comes in and
And then
fucks.
probably does finish, yeah, where he's like, okay, what you couldn't do, I'll do, and then probably that means I can surpass you.
Yeah, yeah. So it'd
You
be
know?
like a nice wrap up to his arc.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I always believe that it's pointless Zoro and Mihawk fight each other when Mihawk was the one that trained Zoro.
Mm,
Yeah, you could say it's like, okay, let's fight this and that, blah, 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 because, but after you train me, it's like you're more my master than someone that I'm going after,
yeah,
so it's not that I want to defeat you, it's that I want to surpass you.
yeah.
Like, in a sense, like Star Wars, when you got Obi-Wan, when he was teaching, what's his name?
Luke.
Uh, Anakin, I believe it was.
Oh,
But
Anakin.
then,
Yeah,
yeah. you know. But then obviously Anakin like kind of turned bad and became Darth Vader, and then obviously he ended up going after Obi-Wan, killed him. You know, it's a long story with Star Wars, but in a sense that's what I'm trying to explain, because I'm like, if Mihawk never taught Zoro and Zoro was growing up strong by himself, then you can say that, yeah, this is the time to test myself against Mihawk. But because Mihawk taught Zoro, it's like, I just want to surpass you now. I want to be stronger than you so that the next time we fight, then I can test my powers. So Mihawk will probably lose. Zoro will come defeat the enemy, and then Mihawk will be like, "You've grown strong," and then Mihawk will be like, "Nah, let me test you, this and that." But then probably Zoro will defeat him because he's become even more stronger. But that's a story for another time. Right now, the focus is on these guys that are the last big shots that we're seeing today,
Players, the last key players.
the last key players.
Mm.
And it's funny because it's like a team of basketball because there's like 12. You know, who's the top five? Who's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
your starting PG and your point guard, your point guard, your shooting guard, your all of this? You know, I put Akainu as the next five because obviously he's the Marine and I consider him one of the strongest. You know, but again, you know, there's so much that we can go with this. Oda
but
knows
you
what he's
know what?
doing. We've got
I think
theories.
yeah, but I feel like we should call that a day because we've
Yeah,
been talking way too long.
you know. But
We
yeah,
should
no, we
save
will
it.
call that day.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
there's going to be more to talk about. You
Next time.
know, Uh,
Mm.
let's be real. Like
But
for me personally,
it's gonna be break next week, so then we'll
no,
probably need
this week.
this week. Yeah, this week. So next week is
Yeah,
the next update. Yeah.
next
Okay,
week
cool.
is a new chapter. So if you guys that are tuning in, if you liked what we've talked about today, please like and subscribe.
Mm.
We are happy to answer your questions.
Comment,
You
guys,
know,
man. Let us
comment.
know what you think.
Yeah,
It'd be nice.
exactly. We'll be happy to respond to any one of those comments, and we can get the conversation going. You know,
Yeah,
it could be debates, theories, however you guys see it. Let us know.
yeah.
Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure. I hope you guys have a good day. Take it easy. Until next time, bye.
Till next time, man. Bye, guys.